So this morning, Shueisha dropped a trailer for Chapter 68 of the Dragon Ball Super manga, which is going to be coming out in about a week or so, a little under a week. And I don't know if this is going to be customary for them to do every month. I'm not sure if we're going to get a new trailer every single month, but this is now the second month in a row that they've given us a video trailer. Now, I don't consider a lot of this a spoiler, but if you want to read the manga spoiler free, if you want to read it spoiler free, this is probably not the video for you. Also, for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the stream layer real quick for you guys. So I want you to see the entire image here on your screen. I want to thank DBS Chronicles for the translation for this trailer. So on this video, I'm going to do a trailer breakdown and kind of give y'all my thoughts on the trailer. And, you know, it's also translated, so we'll be able to talk about it as we sort of play it and kind of go from there. So, all right, here we go. Let's look at this new trailer for Chapter 68 of the manga. A tragedy once happened on a certain planet. They're talking about, of course, planet Cerulean that was destroyed by the Saiyans. And we found out that one of those Saiyans was indeed Bardock. I'm wondering, could it be possible that this was the planet that Bardock was on in the minus version of his story? Remember Dragon Ball Minus? When Frieza called them all back to planet Vegeta. I wonder if this was the attack, the mission they were on before, like literally right before Frieza called them all to come back to eventually destroy them. I wonder. You know, it could be an interesting kind of situation if Granola's people were wiped out right before the Saiyans were. Like literally the day of, maybe. There's the shot right there of Bardock as an Uzaru. A survivor from that hell, Granolah. That bastard Frieza, I'll have revenge with my own hand. So I guess maybe he knows that Frieza's alive and he wants to go after him. Also, I mentioned in my video the other day about how I believe Frieza will be in this arc. Looks like I was right about that based on this teaser. I don't think they would tease this without eventually delivering Frieza, which I'm happy about, of course, being a big Frieza fan. But I think Broly may return in this arc. I think there's a possibility that Broly will come back in action in this arc. I don't know if it'll happen right away, obviously, probably deeper into the arc, but it is a possibility. Now, even more so than the Moro arc. His desire for revenge will alter the balance of power in the universe. See, that's interesting. The balance of power. They're talking about just in Universe 7. They can't be talking about on a godly tier because that would be balance of power in the multiverse, not the universe. But remember, a lot of this text, a lot of this promotion that they do is hyperbole. A lot of it is hyperbole. It's all hype done to, that's what hype is, hyperbole. It's to promote this chapter as being a big deal. Goku is training. Vegeta says, I'll surpass Kakarot using a different method. So he's still looking to find his own way around Ultra Instinct. And I don't know if this means a different form or if it means continuing to train the way he's been training. Talking about Vegeta. But, I'll surpass Kakarot using a different method. So that plot line of Vegeta wanting to surpass Goku using a different method is still going on. I want to clarify, and I'm going to do a whole video about this, but people really misunderstand the end of Z when Vegeta gave Goku the "You are number one" with the thumbs up. That did not mean that Vegeta was not going to stop trying to surpass him. It just meant that he accepted Goku as being number one in spite of being a low-level warrior. There's a whole psychological thing behind that a lot of fans get wrong, and they think that Vegeta should have just let Goku go forever, and it's like, that's not necessarily the case. By the way, I know the image is a little bit cut off there. It's a little bit cut off. You're not missing too much, just a couple of... there's nothing there. I know you can see on your screen it's a little bit cut off there, but it's just text, so don't worry about it. But, yeah, so it doesn't mean that he wasn't still going to keep training to try and get better, and people misinterpret that. So this makes sense. I mean, him trying to surpass Goku still makes sense, but he's not going to try to kill Goku, like he used to want to do. These are new characters. And it says here in Universe 7, a new force emerges. So I'm not sure if this new force is part of Granola's army. I can't really tell. Um, is this what? Or is one of these guys? Oh, man, I don't think so. But again, also these new characters here might not even be any relation at all to Granolah. This is interesting to me because I don't recognize these characters at all. But they seem to be, they're going to get involved in this arc and introduced at some point. So it's not just going to be Granola's story. It's these guys too. And they have this H symbol on their vest, as you can see. See the H right there. And, you know, I know some people are going to make assumptions and assume it has something to do with hell. I don't think that's the case here. I know people have been dying for a demon arc angle or something like that involving the demons. But I don't suspect that being the case. They look like mortals to me, or at least superhuman mortals, you know, who may indeed, we may see them have combat in the series. I'm just curious about who they are. You know, again, lots of new mysteries going into this new arc. We're going to be asking a lot of questions early on that might not be answered literally for a year, because the moral arc was 2 years, yo. So when you think about it, we might not get these questions answered for an entire year, maybe a few months, you know. I think we'll know who these guys are soon, but I mean, how they fit into the story, if Broly's going to be involved, where's Frieza going to come in, all this stuff I think will be answered slowly, you know. So we got to be patient on that. Also, among them, the greatest warrior in the universe. And it looks like, I mean, that looks like the Oracle Fish. I don't think it is the Oracle Fish, but it looks like the Oracle Fish. And they're saying that, are they saying that this fish guy is the greatest warrior in the universe? Is that what they're telling us? Is that what they're really hinting at? Or is it just an image that popped up and they're talking about Granolah? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's about to be born. The greatest warrior in the universe is about to be born. So could this fish guy give Granolah powers or something like that? Or is this the rebirth of 7-3? I'm not really sure if that's what we're talking about or what. Again, lots of mysteries. This next chapter will be interesting, to say the least. And there's the promo for V-Jump, which it's coming out on the 20th. We should have spoilers for all of that stuff before the 20th, probably around the 16th, which is Saturday. We might get something, if not Sunday the 17th. For sure the 18th, but you know, the next few days we're going to have lots of stuff to talk about when it comes to the manga, and then of course the 20th it'll be out for all of us to read. So with that being said, I will bring this video to a close. Thank you for watching, and leave a comment. What do you think about this trailer? And who do you think they're talking about with this whole greatest warrior thing? Is it Granolah, or is it somebody else who may challenge both Goku and Granolah? If the balance of power is shifting, how do we know it's really Granolah? Very interesting, yo. Very interesting. Anyways, love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. We'll talk soon.